Hello there, internet individuals. Welcome to episode 115 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I finally added a gosh darn epilepsy warning to the description. Took me long enough, didn't it? Let's not babble on about random things like that. Let's just get straight to the journey continuing. Last time, we made it to 2,325,000 at the dawn of a new day. And it begins with boating adventure. All aboard the Boating Express. How is everyone doing in the chat today? I mean, okay, there's only be one person in chat, but still, how are you all doing? Maybe I could have done some crafting before the end of the last episode. Oh well. How much wood do I have? 32? Eh, that should be enough. That is probably enough for now. For now? Overly dramatic cue for something that's actually kind of insignificant. Hello there, internet individual. Hello there, other internet individual. It is nice to greet you all, even if it's always in that same overly generic way. I'm gonna use this as an excuse to craft now. After all, there is a sheep right behind me to, like, get more wool after crafting. Convenience. Not like I'm even gonna use a boat right now. It's not worth it. Probably. Oh, hello there, spider spawner. I can see through the floor. 61. Get over here. Thank you for providing too much wool. Such a waste. Heavy or engineer? I don't even know what the question is asking, but like, in fact, it's not even a question. It's literally just a statement: heavy or engineer. It doesn't have a question mark on it. Is it a question? I'm becoming too philosophical over just a statement of two characters from a video game released literally 15 years ago. More than 15 years ago. It was 2007. Alright, this calls for... I probably did that way too early because there's actually ice everywhere. I've scammed myself. I could go that way. Alright, it's time to do something we've never done before. Backtrack. do not try this at home. Okay, we're done with backtracking. You can keep watching now. The numbers are rising again. They're no longer decreasing. Hello there, internet individual. You've changed into someone else. You've rebranded. Yeah, that happens sometimes. You know, I was randomly thinking about how the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Overworld theme, minus the Vocaloid singing, is literally just the Yoshi Touch and Go sound font. Will I do a face reveal? Someday. I know exactly when, but I'm not going to spoil it. But also, there is one video on my channel where you can actually find my face. I'm not going to tell you which video, but there is a video that does include my face in it. It is a very brief and very missable thing, but if you can find it, you will know what I look like. It's actually kind of a funny story of how that face even got into that video in the first place. Because, like, okay, so back when I had like less than 100 subscribers, I very much cared a lot less about what I uploaded to my channel. I obviously care a lot more because when you have like nearly 50,000 subscribers, you have like some standards to adhere to. Well, I mean, maybe. I'm sure there's exceptions, but for the most part, there should be some quality standard to set yourself up to. But so back when I had like less than 100 subscribers, one time I was chatting with a couple friends, and I once told them that like I hadn't brushed my teeth in a long time, and they kept telling me to brush my teeth, and I was like, alright, fine, bet, I'll show you. And I quite literally, and like, this was before I got Discord, so actually, no, I did have Discord at that point. It's just that, so I literally recorded a video of me brushing my teeth, and because of Discord file size limit, I was unable to just post it via Discord, so I uploaded it to my YouTube channel as an unlisted video, and yeah, I just straight up posted a 2-minute unedited video of me brushing my teeth. Of course it was unlisted, but then at some point when I was going like through like some of my videos, I came across that video and thought I should probably private that. That is like a stupid thing to have someone accidentally come across. And when I tried to private it, I accidentally set it to public, and in a panic I deleted it. So that video no longer exists. But that was later on. But not long after I made that video, I believe it was when I hit 100 subscribers, and I made the 100 subscriber special. And since it was so close to when that video went up, during my I usually like screenshot my channel page in order to show the subscriber count, and yeah. that video happens to be in that, and of course with it being a 2-minute unedited video of me brushing my teeth that was unlisted, of course I didn't make a thumbnail for it, so yeah, that is the one place you will find my face. I'm going to sleep on this island because this boating adventure has taken too long. I'm a busy guy, you know. Let me sleep. Snore. Alright, day 2. Day 2. You had 969 subscribers on your old channel. Cool. It's honestly like pretty hard to like get even 1,000 subscribers sometimes. Like, okay, it sort of depends on like what sort of content you're making, but like for the most part, it's somewhat difficult to get 1,000 subscribers or more. During okay, so of my entire friend group, about like a dozen of them like make videos like fairly often. Okay, not really like fairly often, but like they've made more than a couple videos, and only like 3 other people have more than 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, it can sometimes subscriber growth is a very much exponential thing. Like it will always start off really slow. Sometimes you might get lucky and it will grow faster, but other times you'll just seemingly be like stuck in the dirt for an unreasonable amount of time. By the way, hello there, internet individual. You have a GBA SP. Cool. I probably mentioned this once, but to anyone who saw my Q&A where I said that I lost my GBA and GBA SP, I actually ended up finding my GBA SP like a little while later. So if I ever do another Q&A, which I probably will, it's been a while since the last one. I'll probably like I'll probably just like mention that in passing, maybe, I don't know. You want to eat sausages. Interesting choice. Sausages are a fine thing to have. You know, I just sort of realized just like how many like stereotypically British dishes just contain sausages in them. Like if there are 2 common foods that are in mostly thought of as British foods, it would likely be sausages and beans. You don't have any sausages. Okay, I don't as much as you're probably like someone who doesn't like get a paycheck yet, but I wonder maybe you could just like buy some, or like ask someone to buy some or something. Peanut butter and jelly. I'm not sure if I even have tried peanut butter before, but I think I might have, and I'm pretty sure I didn't like it. Which is funny because I like peanuts on its own, and I definitely like butter on its own. There is a lot more water today. What's going on? The infinite ocean. Boop. I actually played Roblox again, like, a couple days ago and yesterday and stuff. And, like, yeah, my monkey brain still gets stimulated by rising numbers in incremental games. So, like, I don't really play anything special. Like, the one game that's anything more than, an incremental game that I actually play on Roblox, which is essentially just a remake of Sonic Unleashed in Roblox. Like, no one. I usually go into like the online test room because I like seeing other people in the online test room, and there's just no one there anymore. I guess the wow factor of recreating an Xbox 360 game. An Xbox 360 PS3 game has just sort of worn off and now no one's playing it. I wonder how well that game runs on mobile, by the way. You know, thinking about that is kind of funny. Like, that was already like people trying to remake Unleashed in like Sonic Generations, and just like, screw Sonic Generations, let's just remake that game in Roblox. Like, it's still obviously in like a very early version. Like, there's only 2 other stages, one of which I don't think has textures in it, and yeah. Plus also there's things in like the test room where, like, if you get hit and then stay in the like, there's a pit of fire in the test room, and like, if you get hit by it, then run into it and stand still before your invincibility frames run out. You won't actually get hit once the invincibility frames run out. And also if you do it right, you can even walk out of it if you're careful enough. And also, like, there's also like a pool in it, but you can't drown. A Sonic game where you can't drown. Actually, is there even any water in Sonic Unleashed? I actually don't remember if there's any water stages in Unleashed. Like, okay, it's been a long time since I played Unleashed, and also I could never beat it because I got stuck on one of the werehog stages where you need to, like, find 5 trinkets or something. But, yeah, I don't actually think there was any water in Unleashed. Ugh, floating sand, cringe, kill it. Destroy it all. For a second there I thought I got one of the squids trapped in the sand. it's everywhere. You can't escape it. This is so much illegal activity, you know. Ah! Sneezes. I swear, like I sneeze during every time I stream and just never any other time. Like, am I allergic to streaming? Lachlan DS, allergic to streaming, real. Oh, what's the end of the day again? What's it with me and choosing to go on boring adventures when it's nighttime? This is a waste of resources. Also, I'm not sleeping on that island. It has too many trees on it. Oh, my boat's okay. Ugh. I blame the sun. I blame the sun and literally nothing else. I was planning on streaming this Wednesday because because I've been once again procrastinating on YouTube videos again. I need to stop being lazy. I have nearly 50,000 subscribers to entertain. Stop being lazy. But also we're was it dog sitting my grandparents' dogs this week, so I mean, they're not usually really that loud. Like, they're usually pretty fine, but it's just I don't know if I'm gonna have to be like walking them at 7 in the morning. Because yes, they do need walking at 7 in the morning, and my sleep schedule is not compatible with it. And maybe that's just my fault for trying to sync my sleep schedule up with the Americans, but the woes of having friends from different countries. But yeah. This Wednesday, I've like wanted to do a rivulet story in a rain world. It's been a little while since I did the artificer story in a rain world, so it's about time I did rivulet. Hello there, internet individual. Hello there, other internet individual. Robot? No, I am not an animatronic. I am real human being certified. I just call everyone internet individual because, okay, I'm gonna have to go into I'm gonna have to recite my lengthy explanation, but, there are people on the internet that use their real name as their username, as you can see, and I feel weird saying people's real name out loud on the internet, especially strangers' names. It feels like I'm doing it feels wrong. It feels illegal. I talk like a robot. I don't know how to dispute that. Am I a robot? That's just reminded me of a Sonic short. I am the real Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, look at your hand. Why, is there something on it? Oh my god, I'm a robot! I've forgotten what I was gonna say before all this now. What? Oh god, what is going on? Hello, internet individual. The chat suddenly has become very active all of a sudden. I just do not remember what I was gonna say before you all got here. Not that I'm complaining. People being here means that I am doing well in my streaming career. But, yeah, it kind of makes it harder to, add meaningful commentary to the stream. And I already don't usually have enough commentary to add to the stream. Forest, but it's so close to nighttime. Forests are dangerous because it can sometimes make clowns appear. That's what I call hostile mobs, by the way. And they'll destroy us all to make it happen! Destroy us all! Destroy us all! I could recite the entire thing, but I don't think anyone wants to listen to that. Okay, I think this is an appropriate location. Prime sleeping locale. Hello there, internet individual. Sorry about talking about politics in the last stream. Well, you know not to now. It's a learning experience for everybody. This is like kind of part of the reason why I never actually like ban anyone. Partly because I believe in a lot of cases of like second chances, but also because usually with just doing it enough times they eventually either learn or just leave. Minecraft.exe. Yup, that is what I am playing right now. Actually, I don't actually know if this is actually an executable file. Isn't it Minecraft.jar for Java? And then the executable file is just the Java runner thing. I don't know. I'm unfortunately not all-knowing. Another thing I need to do at some point is like play the dark story of Sonic Adventure 2. I did the hero story on stream a little while ago. Need to do the dark story. I might do that. I might do that the week after I do review the game mode, but you know, I'm just only now figuring that, like, I'm pretty sure they intentionally put, like, the two least lore-dependent characters as the first two characters you unlock in Rainbow Downpour. Because, like, pretty much the pretty much the majority of the lore of that's shown in Gourmand and Artificer's campaigns is just mostly pertaining to themselves and not really much else. Another thing I've randomly been considering doing is making a sequel to one of my old videos from 2019. Mid 2019. Back, like, I've legitimately felt like making a sequel to walk_cycle.mob. That was back when I mostly made animations and mostly really like sort of like those really silly animations back from 2019, like, oh god, where's this cliff? Get me up. Save me. Oh, what are these floating islands? What on earth happened here? What kind of Sky Island challenge is this? Man, remember back in like 2013 during Minecraft's first popularity, where like people would always play like things like Sky Island Challenge and Sky Grid and stuff like that. I wonder if anyone's made like a version of that for like much later versions. Because, like, back when that was popular, I'm pretty sure Minecraft was in, like, what, 1.6? That is, like, stupid old. It's boomer levels of old. The boomers of Minecraft. Get around the tree. Most people use mob farms these days. To be fair, mob farms have existed for as long as, like, mobs have. It probably wasn't even. It doesn't really sound like it'd be hard to like make a mob farm and like. I wouldn't be surprised if someone's made a mob farm in this version of the game as well. You were thinking of what a Minecraft boomer would actually say. I don't really know. Actually, that has reminded me of a quote from a Mr. Beast gaming video. Hold on. And funny enough, it was the video where like they like play a really old version of Minecraft. This is my version of Minecraft. This is when it was fun. Hey, who am I? Back in my day. Shut up! I've stopped playing on 1.8. Back in my day, we used to fight people with other people. We need to find the diamond. I can't wait to find diamond, truth be told. Many bad impressions later. Oh hey, it's nighttime again. Why does that happen so many times when I'm like in the middle of something? Quit interrupting me, game. Oh, I just put the boat down. Oops. I just broke it. Oops. Whoops. Pretend that never happened. It doesn't exist. It's fake. It's fake news. It's propaganda. I finally remembered what I was going to say like 15 minutes ago. So I was talking about how like we have our grandparents' dogs around for like most of the week, from like this evening to like Friday, and I was saying like they're not usually that loud because like one of the dogs is like really old. There's two dogs. One of them is like 10 and the other one is 16. Like that's already old for dogs, but like these are like small terrier dogs, and so like it is really old for the kind of dogs they are. And like she's deaf. She has such bad tunnel vision she may as well be blind. So like, yeah, they'll probably be like fairly quiet when I stream on Wednesday, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Least buggy Ubisoft game. When was the last time I even played a Ubisoft game? The last Ubisoft game I played was Rayman Legends. Actually, no, that's a lie. The last Ubisoft game I played was Uno. Boating adventure, sailing across the 7 seas. There's a lot more than 7 Cs in Minecraft, but... Oh my god, there's more water. Wee. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder, do more people pronounce it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I'm not really like... I'll admit I don't really memorize quotes enough. Unless I find a quote like particularly funny, I probably won't remember a quote. I say that knowing I can still like recite the entire commercial break from like BFDI 22. I don't actually know if that was the episode, but... Hello there, internet individual. You are here a lot earlier than usual today. You're normally only here by like the last 15 minutes. I haven't even made it halfway yet. You mean add your own word into it? Okay, I'm just gonna say I sort of have weird logic on this, but like in the context of just like some random fan like asking me to like fill out my own quote. It feels like weird to me. If like I don't know why. Like if it was the actual creator asking me that, then like I would be fine with it. But like when it comes from just someone random, it just feels wrong to me for some reason. I don't know why. That, and also I don't know which character is saying it, so like I can't really accurately attribute it. Or like also if this was like in a gosh darn like I don't know, a game of Quiplash or something, I'd probably be okay with it, but like it feels weird just saying this casually on a stream. I don't know why. Maybe my standards are just altered on stream and in ways that I don't really understand, but or who knows? Maybe it just like subconsciously falls under the hey, can you say this clause where like if I'm like asked to say something, I'll be less likely to say it. I don't know. It sounds like I'm being irrational, and I probably am, but like it's a me problem. Hello there, internet individual. Don't worry about the visuals. This is all controlled and nothing bad will happen. Unless you have epilepsy. I finally added an epilepsy warning to the description of these streams. About time I did. Like, it was very much about time I did. Now, I've admittedly only actually known one person with epilepsy, but I don't exactly know how much like flickering is required to actually induce a seizure in someone with epilepsy. So, can't really gauge it that well, but like it was only like within like the last 5-10 episodes where like people actually started saying maybe you should put an epilepsy warning. And so I finally inserted one into the description. Is this a mod? Yeah, it's a mod. It's optifine for beta 1.7.3. Yes, that mod, the optifine mod. The optifine mod did this back in 2011. Something, float point precision errors. AKA nerd stuff. How many times have I died? None. I already kind of like play really cowardly, so like I try not to get into dangerous situations, which is probably why I've never beaten the game, because I'm too afraid to go into the Nether, let alone try and fight the Ender Dragon. But also I always carry a bunch of beds, which is also why I carry a bunch of wool. I mean, I'm certainly far from taking taking damage. Like, aside from the really stupid ways, like things like the mob sleeping, the way sleeping around hostile mobs worked in this version, and also like things like sometimes falling in one block tall water still causes you to take full damage. Plus sometimes I just end up being a little bit clumsy and just fall into a pit. Yes, this is genuinely the optifine mod. It's the optifine mod from like versions in 2011, but it's the actual optifine mod that's causing this. What is my opinion on Terraria? I don't really like it that much. Admittedly, I only played it like a couple times on the PS3 like 8 years ago, but I never really got into it. Like, it just felt like way too difficult. And like I said earlier, I like to play Minecraft like really overly cautiously. Excessively cautiously, like I will do everything in my power to just try and not perish horribly. Is there a Terraria mod for Minecraft? I wouldn't know. I don't really play modded Minecraft all that much. Optifine doesn't count because it doesn't add anything. And no, this glitch doesn't count as adding something because it's a glitch. It's not an intended feature. But, Yeah, the last time I played with mods was like 10 years ago. When I like, not long after I first got the game back in 2014. Oh, I misread that. I thought you said is there. You said there is. Okay. Does it like add the mobs from Terraria, or like does it like convert the game into a 2D version, which, or does it like do something else? I don't know. Again, been a long time since I played Terraria. Destroy the floating sand. And now we sleepy. This bed is fit for kings. It had some of the mobs, some of the mechanics, some of the NPCs, different biomes, and different weapons, and some bosses. Okay, I wasn't that far off with my first guess then. Also, I feel like the bosses fall under the mobs. I'm pretty sure like the what's it, the Wither and Ender Dragon are like also fall under mobs, right? They're simultaneously mobs and bosses at the same time. Boss mob. Man, it is already like getting dark outside. The sun is already long since set. It's only like 4:15, so like have I seen The Amazing Digital Circus? To be honest, I've not actually really like felt like watching it. I don't know why, because like I don't know, it's sort of like the same thing with Murder Drones as well. Like despite how much SMG4 I watch, I never really felt like watching like the more high production stuff made by Glitch. Like I never watched I never watched Murder Drones. I never watched Meta Runner. I haven't watched The Amazing Digital Circus. I never watched whatever that one with Maggie was called. Okay, well, that's not entirely true. I did watch like one of the side episodes of Meta Runner, but first of all, it was one of the side episodes, and second of all, that's the only one. You are going to play Minecraft. Should you do a survival world or build something ridiculous? Whatever you think will be more fun. That's not really something for me to decide. Plus, I'm bad at choosing. Literally, last night, I drew a character of one of my friends, and like, I was straight up almost going to ask what design I should put on the hoodie they wore. But then I eventually just like thought of something. Goodbye, internet individual. I hope you enjoyed. Also, thank you for the subscribe. I wish it was easier for me to like see the alerts so I could like more efficiently like thank people for subscribing. Like I never figured out how to get the sound working, and while of course it does appear on my screen, I can barely read it because it's such a small screen. Like I really don't know why that is. Like it sounds off on the stream, but I can't actually hear it on my own accord. It only plays for the stream and not actually for myself. Oh, I missed 10,000 blocks remaining again. Why do I keep doing that? Inobservant. I swear I've literally like missed the exact point like more than 10 straight times. I am disappointed in myself. I'm losing my edge here. Piggy. Boat! Boink! Yeah, I've got enough time for brain adventure. Despite it being like literally like less than 10 degrees, I was still getting hot in my blanket hoodie and I had to take it off. The greatest thing about not having a face cam is that you don't have to worry about gaming live on stream in just your underwear. What is the heart rate monitor? That is the in-game... Get out of the way, squids! What was I saying? That is the in-game lagometer. That's actually what it's called. And it's quite literally just like a measurement of how long each frame lasts. How long it takes for each frame to process. So, like, if there's, like, a lag spike where, like, a frame takes a lot longer than it should be, there will just be, like, a massive spike in the graph. Oh my god, doggos. Back in the long ago of, like, the first 20-something episodes, I tried to have a, take a dog with me, and, yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I don't even know if it died. It just, like, straight up disappeared at some point. I don't know if it, like, died of fall damage, if it just, like, straight up despawned, if it, like, got stuck on something and wasn't able to get back and just unloaded. I don't know what happened to it. And I can't exactly rule out those last two options either, because, like, this version has a lot of jank in it. This version is like a hot mess, maybe. A lovable hot mess from the olden days, but yeah, it's a bit dysfunctional. What is my opinion on death metal? Never really listened to it. I don't really listen to much music in general. Well, not really many different genres of music in general anyway. Like, I'll obviously, like, listen when it's, like, on like, the car radio or something, but other than that, pretty much the only music I really listen to on my own accord is VGM, video game music, and VGM parody. So, things like Siva Gunner. Oh, and maybe rarely the occasional old meme song from like 8 to 12 years ago. Actually, do I need any more? No, I don't. I mean, I might do soon, but give me the gosh darn boat. Boating adventure. Oh, what? I've filled up my inventory in sticks already. I can't stop thinking about the Siva Gunner shop collab, and just like the Plants vs Zombies section, the Zelda ZDI and Plants vs Zombies section, where it's literally just like a YouTube poop parody. What is this cliff face? Save me, Duffman. The Simpsons hit and run.
Ooh!
I might actually use all my beds before using all my boats. That is a cliff and a half. Do not touch it. Why does it sound like I'm breaking dirt blocks? That's just what the grass stepping sounded like. That's just what the grass step sound was like back then. Unless you're referring to my keyboard tapping, which... Does it really sound like that? Ooga booga. Okay, I guess I'm not free of crafting before using all my beds, I guess. The boats always win. Yeah, I'm sure it's enough time for Boating Adventure. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I no longer feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I have jinxed it. Moo. What's with all the flowing sand? This is cringe. This is illegal activity. Why is there so much? Oh my god, it's everywhere. Minecraft beta terrain generation, you're being very illegal right now. This is illegal, you know. Also, why is the crafting table there? Get back in your seat, mister. It's too late for a boating adventure. Does that actually connect to the ocean? Yes, it does. It is adequate enough. Now it's time for the sleepy, the eeper. The snooze you lose. Let me sleep. Alright, it's time for boating content. Yeah, content. You can make it. Wee. Just go faster. We're not gonna make it. Let's speed up. I've actually never... Okay, for a second I misremembered that quote being from Sonic Boom. That's a quote from 06 and... I technically have played 06. It was for like all of 5 minutes, but... You know, I've actually suddenly become curious. Has there ever been, like, a game since, like... Has there ever been a Sonic game since, I guess, Lost World? That hasn't had, like, a bug that has caused someone to die in an unfair way. Other than Mania. Because Mania was, very well polished because, it wasn't mainly made by Sega. Oh yeah, I need more wool now, don't I? Give me that. Give me that. Give me it. Yes. Perfection at its finest. You know, it's genuinely, like, sometimes hard to choose which video to prioritize. Do I prioritize the video that I have much fun making? Do I prioritize the video that I could get done the quickest? Or do I prioritize the video that will likely get the most engagement? Do I prioritize fun, efficiency, or profit? I mean, I still somehow make a fairly decent amount of income just off of, like, my top 5 videos that have been out for, like, more than a year and a half, but... Will I ever make another video that will get the same touch of magic as GameCube Effects Omega? Maybe. Someday. After all, it's quite often the case where, like, channels often have their most viewed videos sit there just uncontested for half a decade or longer. Wait, shut up, Adobe Creative Cloud, not now. I'm in the middle of streaming. I have a stream to finish here. Do not interrupt my workflow. Tisk, tisk, tisk. $5,000 blocks remaining. I didn't miss that one. Meh. I'm sure we'll be fine without the boat for once. Do boats break in this version? Yes. Whenever you punch a boat, it just gives you 3 planks and some sticks. And it's very inconvenient when you and also like the stupider thing is, like, whenever you try to stand on top of a boat, which is where it places you when you exit the boat, it just kicks the boat off in whatever direction. And, like, what's the point of getting out of a boat if it ends up kicking the boat 20 blocks away and often into its own demise, where I have to place a new one anyway? It's redundant. This is probably why they reworked boats in, like, what version did they rework boats in? I don't remember. It was somewhere between 1.9 and 1.12. Actually, it might have been 1.8 also. I don't know, sometime. Somewhere, someplace. You can figure it out yourself, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. Because I'm lazy and impatient. When was the last time I watched Vsauce anyway? What's up, ding dongers? Welcome to Ding. The name this channel has always been. It has never been named something that might not be considered brand friendly or might possibly lead to demonetization. Oh god, when did it become nighttime? It's time to play Risk. Let's play Risk. Let's gamble with our lives. Let's gamble with our lives. Swinging my sword wildly just in case. We have survived the night. Evil isn't real. Is that a singular or is that a double? That is two floating, that is I don't actually know what the word. You know how people say singular? What is that form of the word double? Is it really dubula? I don't think it's dubula. That doesn't sound like a word. I don't think that's a word people have ever used. And it's not plural either. That's just like generalized for more than one. Is dubula actually a word? I really don't know. I would check, but I'm in the middle of the stream, and by the time I finish the stream, I will have forgotten about it. My temptation to just sing the music that's looping in my brain just is difficult to resist. And it's not like I haven't been prone to singing like humming music midstream before, but like I have received complaints about it before. Sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? There's another 1 block gap separating more water, isn't it? Oh, cruel fate. You say what could possibly go wrong enough times, and eventually something will go wrong. You tempt the line enough times and eventually it will bite your finger. Hey guys, guess what time it is? 3,000 blocks remaining! I swear sometimes it looks like it just randomly gets darker and I get like so confused. Like, what? Why is it night already? I don't know if that's just me going loopy or if like that's an actual glitch that happens, or just like, I don't know, I go into a shadow and I don't realize that it's actually like shaded and I just get confused. One guy getting very confused, writing it down and getting it published. I've suddenly been hit with a bout of hunger. Did I actually fall into the water? I couldn't tell. It looked like I jumped on the block, but also I heard the water splash. Minecraft beta. I'm gonna blame Minecraft beta. It's only a beta, guys. They say it right there. You are back. Have you missed anything? Nothing significant, really. For the most part, nothing significant really happens during this series. El Bozo tried to come at me. You have learnt your lesson. Don't you love it when the undead tries to kill you just because they're jealous of your smooth and fresh skin? singular floating block. We finally found it. The glory. Go. Faster. Faster. I'm lazy. Let's just use more boats. It's the part in the journey where I can use up as much resources as I want, because I will more than likely not have burnt through all of them before I'm done. 2,000 blocks remaining. And we rest right by the ocean. Boop. Right by the water. Under the sea. You know, I wonder how all this glitching will look when we're at like 8.5 million blocks and we've crossed the last power of 2 before the file ends. Cactus. Now, son, don't touch that cactus. You're dead to me. When ASDF 15 comes out, I'm gonna make an update video to my ASDF but pain only. Especially considering I like forgot a couple pieces of content. Namely the Skyrim video. I think I straight up forgot like ASDF 12 deleted scenes. There's also been like a couple other like side things like I could maybe also include should I include things like Elliot's what's it, not as stuff movie? Or does that not count? It's made by like one of the same people that like made the originals, but Also, it literally has not in the title. 1,000 blocks remaining. Under. How did I miss that? Well, I think we're more than safe for time. I can spend more time chopping more. Let me walk forward, please. 61. Give it to me. That is too much wool. You're so considerate, it loops back to being completely inconsiderate. That's my logic for why having 65 wool is bad. I was about to make a really bad pun there. Oh yeah, that reminds me, like, not long ago, like earlier this week, I randomly came across this Wikipedia article about a 10-hour movie of paint drying. There has legitimately just been a real film that is just 10 hours of paint drying. It was like done in protest to like make the like British age rating for movies thing, like watch the entire thing. And then that put me through a ride of watching, okay, not actually watching, but like looking through like other stupidly long movies. The record for longest movie is like 35 straight days. And it's about a pedometer being traveled from where it was sold in a shop to the factory it was created in. Yes, it's over 800 hours long. That would be the movie of all time to binge watch. And then I actually watched one of the movies from that list, and it was an 8-hour movie about sheep. Just an 8-hour long movie of footage of sheep. Because sheep furry. $43. Oh, by the way, I'm out of boats again. How about we do some quick crafting? Get crafty. Okay, I'm all set for the next episode. We just have to traverse the last 335 blocks. Scale this mountain, apparently. Yeah. I think we're still good for time. We should make it before the other night sets in. 200. Oh my god, what's with all these cliffs? I don't have time for this. Am I actually not going to make it in time now because of all these... This giant mountain range? $100. You have subscribed. Thanks for the subscribe. By the way, I do more than just stream. I sometimes upload on Wednesdays. Sometimes, apparently, like... There's a lot of days where I just don't have a video ready because it's either a very long video or I'm just procrastinating a lot. It's usually the latter. Oh wait, what? We passed it. What? When that happen? Huh? What? 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 Game? How did I miss the literal point of the series? Whatever. What? Whatever. Just get your stupid point. Just get your stupid face on the point. Safety precaution. Go to sleep. There. Hold on. We have reached the end of this week's journey. 2,350,000 blocks and counting. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I hope to see you next week, and maybe also for Wednesday stream and other Wednesday videos and whatever content I make. And until then, I shall see you soon. Thank you all for watching once again, and goodbye.